Hey everybody, it's KiriX, and this is the Mini Mizer project. This is a series of dolls that I'm doing based on a Japanese visual kei band called Malice Mizer. As the name suggests, this band is very visual. They have a very theatrical look to them. They have different outfits for different songs and different themes for different performances that they do. This happens to be one of my absolute favorite ones. And I've included clips here without the audio just so you guys get kind of an idea of their aesthetic and the look associated with this particular doll that I did. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of footage of me really working on the doll as I go because I was in a bit of a time crunch when I finally actually decided to do this project. I'd wanted to do it for years, but because of the scale of things and the fact that they wear a lot of feathers, I hadn't put the effort into figuring out how I was going to handle that in a 1/4 scale. But given that Mana had announced that he was coming to Sakuracon 2018, I decided, you know what, if there's a time to crunch down and do this, now is the time. So I had about 2 months worth of time to be able to get this put together. Luckily, I already had a Mana doll that I had already done somewhat of a face up on. It was a different style than what's used here, but I did end up modifying that face up to end up being the one for this particular outfit. Here's some frame of reference on two versions of this outfit. One on the left is from this concert, and the one on the right is from the music video for the same song. I wanted to include more reference photos because I'm going to be including some pictures and video of my own cosplays that I did in addition to more media of the doll itself. And now we're going to get into some of the actual making of. Here's the fabric that I chose for the project and a little doodle for, all the details I wanted to get done. I'm no seamstress, but this is how I went about making the base of the dress. I'm very much a work with it physically kind of person rather than making patterns, which is why I tend to be better at props. And in progress of the wig and the underskirt and some beadwork. The outer dress, basic done, but no detail. And I did end up finding some footage of me in progress working on things, though the camera angle really isn't that great. This is me working through trying to make the wings. It was a lot of pinning and playing and sewing, and I think I probably even took some lines out at some point, but yeah, this was a great learning experience. And wing mid-progress and pattern. And here's the face-up next to one of the major reference photos I used. I actually learned a lot going back and checking out some of the details from all the different appearances that they did in this outfit. The details actually changed a bit, so I got to choose the little bits that I liked best, like this jewel on the eyebrow I didn't know was there. I didn't realize exactly how much pink was in the makeup that was used, so I learned a lot here, and I kind of wonder if that's part of what Mana really liked, is how detailed it ended up being. Some more wig shot progresses here, and then just pictures of the whole thing done. And now on to some wing beadwork. The camera angles for this are a lot better because I did this after the event was over and was able to take time to do this sort of picture-in-picture deal. Make sure the lighting and the angles were nice. And I think I also streamed while I did this too. This just took a ton of time to do, but I'm really glad I did it. Made the wings really heavy, but also extra pretty. And of course we weren't able to take photos at the event, but lucky for me, Mana wanted to take a picture with my doll and actually posted it to their Twitter. This really did mean a lot to me. I'd worked really hard for the past 2 months and had been a fan of Mana's projects for many, many years. I think I first found out about Malice Mizer in, I think it was 99 or 2000, somewhere around there. So they'd been a real big inspiration for me for a really long time. And I especially really vibed with this specific performance and outfit, and it really felt very validating to have the person I was trying to honor with the work that I did give the thumbs up, I approve of this, especially since it was of the person themselves, and was the reason that I got into ball jointed dolls. Thanks for joining me on this long overdue journey, and we'll see you guys next time.